Here we go. You ready? You got your game face on? All right. No intro.
Only face I got.
We're just going right into the thing, okay? No intro, no nothing. No, we're just going right in, okay? Let me see game face. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to your 5-Star Review. I'm 5-Star Frank.
And I'm Bellasaurus.
And today we are going to talk about Captain America, Civil War.
Yay.
Guys, this movie was phenomenal, okay? And we're going to break this up like really quick for you guys. We're going to talk about what we loved about the movie, what we necessarily didn't like about the movie, and first we're going to get into our overall thoughts. So ladies first, what were your overall thoughts of the movie?
I thought it was a really, really good movie. I liked the hot guys, number one. The action with the hot guys, number two. And there was a couple of hints of maybe like some future love interests, so that was good.
That was good. I like that. I like the little Easter egg loves, yeah.
And there were like a couple of really, really big twists that like...
The twists were awesome.
I was like literally in the theater.
We both did. Like there was a twist at the end, but we'll get to that, where we were like, what? Like I was like, it was great. It was a great twist at the end. So that was good. So... Yeah. Mine's very similar to Bellasaurus's here. I mean, really,
including the hot guy part.
Especially the hot guy part. I mean, how could you not like Captain America and like that shield? Like, but anyway, what I loved about the movie was the script. The script was brilliantly done. For them to tie all this in together and bring in new characters and throw in a villain and have this great action scene at the end. They
kept like the signature like comedy that the Marvel characters have,
which is great. Which is great. I mean, you know, I have a little tender morsel for you guys. This was really hard to get. Seriously, it's a surprise. She doesn't know about it, but I do. I have an exclusive deleted scene from the movie. So if you saw the movie already, guess what? You didn't see this.
How did you get this?
Yeah, I got it because I pulled some strings. I have a deleted scene from the movie.
Really?
Awesome. It's an awesome scene. I'm all right to show it, guys. There's no copyright issues with it. I'm all right to show it. You're going to see it first here on the 5-Star Review. Rolling.
Ah, just another beautiful day in Asgard. Just another day with the flowers and the trees. Beautiful, beautiful day in Thor, you gotta help me, you gotta help me. What the hell are you doing here? Thor, you gotta help me. Everybody's after me. Everybody's after all my friends. You have to let us stay here in Asgard, please. You can't stay here in Asgard. Ragnarok's about to start. Get the hell out of here. You can't stay here. I gotta get out of here. Damn.
Speechless. That was awesome, wasn't it, guys?
You're a freaking idiot.
Anyway, let's move on. I just wanted to show you guys that. Let's move on and, just whatever. So, moving on now, let's get to what I loved about the movie and Bellasaurus really loved about the movie first. Then we'll talk about our dislikes. We're going to go real quick with this, guys. Again, ladies first. What did you love about the movie? She has
I'm going to consult mine.
I'm so proud of her.
5-star notebook.
I was so proud of her when she was like, I got a notebook. I'm going to take down notes. I was like, oh, that's great.
Yes. Okay.
So what do we got?
So, first thing I liked, Scarlet Witch. She is seriously the shiznit when it comes to powers.
She's a traitor.
Shut up. I like the fact that... What else? Vision and Scarlet Witch.
That was cool.
There might be something going on there between them.
That was cool. I like that, yeah. Mm-hmm. Wink, wink.
Okay. I liked the part of Captain America when he's pulling on the helicopter to stop it from going. I mean, muscles upon muscles upon muscles.
I mean, they're not like these guns, but...
They're bigger than those guns. Chris Evans, you're hot.
You are.
Okay? And there was this part where, like, Winter Soldier's being chased by both Captain America... Well, Captain America's not really chasing him, but he's being chased by Black Panther, and he stops some person on a motorcycle, like, mid-motorcycle ride, and, like, get off, please, and he jumps on, and he starts... It was insane.
That was the best part of the movie. Winter Soldier just jacks this motorcycle, and it's just like going like 80 miles an hour, and Winter Soldier's like, flips the bike over and lands on it, and I was like, holy crap, that was awesome.
So awesome.
Yeah, that was good.
Ant-Man is in the movie. and he's really, really good. But I haven't had the chance to see the Ant-Man movie. Which
She didn't
makes
see
it
Ant-Man
really,
yet.
really want to see the
We're
Ant-Man.
watching it
because
this weekend.
I
We're
love me
watching it
some
this
Paul
weekend.
Rudd. He
I
is
seen
so
Ant-Man.
cute and
Oh
funny.
my God,
So I really like Ant-Man's part in
it was
this.
cool, it was cool.
And what else?
That's the stuff that you really liked.
Yes.
All right, so let's go forward with what I really liked about it. What I really, really loved about the movie was the whole Civil War theme. How you had these guys that were siding with the government, because the theme of this movie, guys, is the government gets involved. So the government gets involved and tells the which is really what would really happen. Like the government comes in and they're like, "Yo, you're like blowing shit up, like for real, like enough. We can't deal with this no
They're
more."
like, we want to
Yeah,
tell you where you
jeez.
can go and where
Right.
you can't go.
You have to
fight
register with us.
evil.
Right. What pulls the team apart was great. We believe in this. No, we don't believe in this. That was great. Okay.
The fight scene with everybody was
The
so
fight scene
good.
with everybody was great.
Because it wasn't like one person against
Yeah.
one person the entire time. They just
Everybody.
all mixed and matched. Everybody fought everybody,
Yeah.
and it was really good.
Yeah. And the last fight scene at the end was the best fight scene in any superhero movie. It's the best one.
What about the scene in the first Avengers where it's Hulk versus Loki and he just goes like this?
That wasn't a fight scene. That was a ass kicking. Okay. So the fight scene, real quick, is don't let Bellasaurus fool you, and don't let these other people fool you that are talking about this movie. It's not Captain America versus Iron Man. Okay. It's
I
not
never
a
said
one-on-one
it.
fight. Oh, you never said it?
No, I never
Okay,
said
good.
that.
I got you on
just
tape.
said
You
that
never
he
said it.
lost.
It's not Captain America versus Iron Man, okay? It's Captain America versus Iron Man and Winter Soldier, okay? But regardless, the fight was awesome, and the ending, the way they put it to where who won was awesome. It was well done because at the end of the movie, the Captain America fans are like, we won, and the Iron Man fans were like, yeah, you won, but look what happened. Like it was 2-on-1, and then it took Winter Soldier to distract him for, it was great. It was well
got
done.
distracted.
Loved it. I loved it. And I'm a huge Iron Man fan. I still thought it was really done justice. I loved it. I loved the Russo brothers, I think, do the movie. Winter Soldier was great, and this one is great. Please let these guys do future movies. It was awesome.
I know how to cast, too.
Yeah. Moving forward real quick, what was your, like steal of the show kind of thing? Who do you think stole the show? Like, because you're not a fan of Spider-Man.
The new cast?
Yeah,
No, I'm
that's
an
one of her
Andrew Garfield
dislikes.
Spider-Man
Yeah, she
fan.
doesn't like the new Spider-Man,
I
which is
didn't like the
shocking.
new Spider-Man at all.
Yeah.
But
I do agree with you with Aunt May, though. Aunt May's way too young and way too hot.
Yeah.
Marissa Tomei looks way too young.
that's on my
and
what
way
I
too
don't
hot.
like list.
Yeah, it was
Not a
but
good-
but what was really cool was they commented on that.
Yeah.
Robert Downey Jr. commented on it as Iron Man. He's like, you have an unusually attractive aunt. Like, you know what I mean? It was cool. It was cool. It was great.
Okay.
But my steal of the show. What was your steal of the show? Ant-Man?
I think
Ant-Man stole the show, man.
Maybe even a little bit of Black Panther. He was badass.
Black Panther, I like Black Panther, and I thought Black Panther was really cool, and he was a badass fighter. But I'm kind of disappointed in his overall story arc. I guess we could get to the bad. Let's get to the bad. So the bad things about the movie that I didn't like was shaky camera.
I didn't see the shaky camera.
You didn't see shaky camera, but the whole beginning of the movie and some of the fight scenes in the middle, it wasn't really in the airport scene. The airport scene cinematography was done very well. The last fight was done very well, but every fight scene in between, before and after that, is like this, guys.
No, they weren't. They were chase scenes. You were either like Black Widow was chasing somebody down the streets of wherever the hell they were, and running through a flea market. Or
But that's okay because it's good that she doesn't.
Captain
agree,
America was chasing him down a freaking
but
Holland Tunnel or wherever the hell they were.
But even when they're fighting on the roof, it's Black Panther versus Winter Soldier on the roof. In the trailer and the clips that you see online, there's no shaky camera. And then in the movie theater, it's shaky camera. She didn't see it, but I saw it, and it hurt a little bit for me. But maybe that's just me. But I got to be honest with these review guys, with how I felt. So shaky camera was crazy. Captain America's story, and I want to punch him in his perfect teeth. I really do, because he's making it and it's kind of like an underlying theme, like we need freedom for us and the safe hands of our own.
He's Captain America.
I know, but you know what it really is? It's Team Winter Soldier, because all he wants to do is protect Winter Soldier at any cost. At the cost of the Avengers, at the cost of the government thinking about them, at the cost of innocent lives. He is so hell-bent on protecting Winter Soldier that it downs the whole Avengers.
If you had a best friend for your entire life, and
Best
I
friend.
do,
Let me
Francis,
get to that.
I would protect her too.
Hi, Franny.
And I would want to be there because he knows that he didn't do what they're saying that he did.
Let me get to that right there. Best friend, okay?
Best.
In the movie Winter Soldier, He tries to kill him.
He's
Okay?
brainwashed.
In this movie where he's all like, look at me pulling the helicopter, which was a bunch of bullshit, by the way. Because when the helicopter's picking off, he grabs onto it and he's not anchored. He's not anchored, so he can't possibly, there's no weight
He's
under him.
Captain America.
He can't pull the helicopter down. The helicopter would have just took off.
It's a
But anyway,
movie.
he grabs the helicopter and he's pulling it and he's holding it, which is an incredible feat of strength. His arms are like huge. Like, it was really cool. What does Winter Soldier do? He looks and he tries to kill Captain America. He crashes the helicopter
He's,
to kill him.
again, brainwashed. They have these trigger
Doesn't matter.
words, and he
Doesn't
becomes
matter. He still did it. He still did
soldier guy
No.
again. And
Captain America is very much selfish in this movie and very
he's
much for
understanding,
Winter Soldier.
compassionate.
My opinion. My opinion.
compassionate.
He does save everybody at the end. That's in the. He comes back for everybody.
Other things we don't like about the movie: Spider-Man.
She didn't like Spider-Man. I thought it was great. I thought it was cool.
He didn't have the way Andrew Garfield like told his jokes, like the way that some people have that thing about them. Ryan Reynolds tells a joke.
He had that?
He doesn't have it.
Oh,
I
come
didn't see it. I would have much rather they had just cast Andrew Garfield as a Spider-Man and had him do it and just.
Now let me get on the same page with her here because I agree with her. I don't think it was mind blowing like everybody made it out to be. I don't think it was all like, wow, Spider-Man's the best thing of this movie. Because it wasn't really for us. I mean, I loved it, and I'm super excited about Spider-Man moving forward because he's definitely going to get the Iron Spider suit. Tony's definitely going to give him the Iron Spider suit, and that's going to be sick. And another thing I loved about Spider-Man was he's so more powerful than everybody on the map, but he's so inexperienced. That's why the script, again, guys, the script was great because he comes in, and right away he's kicking ass. He knocks Falcon away. He basically just owns Winter Soldier. But then Captain America comes and fights him, and it's just, you see that the powers are kind of the same, but Captain America is so much more experienced, and he just uses that to really, like, kind of get the upper hand. Awesomely done. I'm sorry, go. I just had to get that in because Spider-Man, that's why he was brilliantly done. He was great.
Amen.
I'm sorry.
Ant-Man, at some point in this movie, becomes giant
That was
Ant-Man,
awesome.
Which was an awesome part, but then he was, like, ridiculously slow.
Yeah, it was slow. He's all like,
I don't understand it.
To
Yeah.
get to them, you're gonna have to get through me. It was like slow. I guess you have to do that because he's so big and you want to like immerse us in. He's huge, but at the same time, it was really slow.
What happened to War Machine?
Oh, War Machine. Yeah, he gets Falcon, who is really cool in this movie.
He's really good.
Falcon is like really awesome in this
funny.
movie. with Age of Ultron did with Hawkeye and made Hawkeye awesome. This movie did with Falcon, made him awesome. In the beginning, he's whooping ass and taking names, and it was really good. But he kind of barrel rolls, and the beam from Vision hits War Machine, and he's down. And he falls, and he hits the floor hard.
And they both
Captain fly to try to get
Iron
him.
Man and Falcon try and catch him,
They
and
can't
get
him.
him,
Oh,
and he ends up,
and that was really
hurt
cool
his
too
spine.
because then you see Tony like kind of snap a little bit, and he's like this, and Falcon walks over to him, and Falcon's all like, "I'm sorry," and Iron Man's just like, "Pew!" just right in the chest, and he's out. It's like it just nails him. Let's comment real quick because then I got another little nugget for you guys, but we'll save that. Let's comment real quick on the fight because everybody wants to know when they watch these reviews who won.
I
okay?
want to comment on what brought about the fight.
What brought about the fight is a twist, a crazy twist.
Big
okay?
spoiler
Big
alert.
spoiler alert. Okay, so the villain brought them together for them to tear each other apart. So he shows them this video. After Tony kind of wakes up and is like, yo, they're putting my friends in jails. I didn't know they were going to put you guys here. Like, now he's like, I got to go help Cap. So they're all together. Like, him and Iron Man are done. Bromance, like, I'm with you. Let's get this done together. And then the villain, Baron Zemo, is just like, oh yeah, by the way, bam, this guy that you're helping now, he brutally murdered your father and mother.
He killed his
Brutally.
mommy.
Choked her out. Smashed his father's face in with his mechanical arm. Crazy. And Iron Man stand there, and then right away, as it pans out, he's like, and Captain America's like, no, don't do it, Tony. He's my friend. And Tony's like, did you know? And Captain America's like,
How did he know?
well, that's another thing. How did he know? But still, he knew because he's like, I knew. And then the shit hits the fan. Iron Man's just like, bam! Bitch slaps Captain America. Goes right after Winter Soldier, and then it's a huge
Captain
brawl.
America's like,
Yeah.
he was brainwashed. I don't care. He killed my
He killed
mother.
my mother. Yeah, and Iron Man is savage, bro. He's savage in that scene. He's just like going through, and his suit is like telling him,
You can't
we
win
lost
this fight.
we lost power to the left side, and he's not even listening. He's still going, still climbing. His targeting's off. He's like, I'm just gonna eyeball it. He takes his helmet off and closes a hatch so that he can't get away. And then there's just a brawl. It's 2-on-1. Captain America and Winter Soldier turn their attention to him and just start bitch slapping him. Like in the trailer, you see they're throwing the shield back and forth, and just Iron Man's Iron Man, bro. So he gets the upper hand somehow. He knocks Captain America away, and Winter Soldier grabs him and goes for that arc reactor, right? And trying to rip the arc reactor off, and Iron Man's just like, goodbye, Winter Soldier's arm. It's gone. Just obliterates it, and he's incapacitated. And then it's Captain America and Iron Man, okay? 1-on-1 for a second, okay? And the suit's telling him, Friday, which I'm a huge fan of Friday. I love her. And probably the Irish accent.
I think it's the Irish accent he loves.
But anyway, Friday's telling him, as he's getting hit with the shield and everything, Friday's like, you cannot beat him hand to hand. Like, you can't do it. So Tony has Friday scan him and tells her, get his fighting method down. So she puts his fighting method into the suit, and then Iron Man bitch slaps him in 2 seconds. He blocks the shield, punches him 3 times, pulses him, and Captain America's out. Okay?
He's not out. He gets back up.
He's bleeding. Like, the times he got hit, like...
People bleed.
Yeah, but he got fucked up in those 2 seconds, right? So, Iron Man gives him another chance. Iron Man's like, last chance, stand down. And Captain America gets up, because Captain America's awesome, and he rejuvenates real quick. And he's like,
this all day.
I could do this all day, which is a throwback to the original Captain America movie, where he's getting beat up in the alley, and he's like, I could do this all day. And right as they're about to go at it again, which I'm 99.9% sure Iron Man would have bitch slapped him again because he had his fighting method down. She disagreed, but whatever. Winter Soldier grabs his leg and is like, don't hurt my friend. He doesn't say that, but he's like, grabs his leg.
He barely grabs.
He grabs Iron Man's leg to distract him, and he looks down and kicks him. And in that moment, Captain America's on top of him. Captain America beats the daylights out of him, breaks the helmet off, and you think he's going to kill him. You think he's going to hit him with the shield in the face, and even Iron Man does because he puts his hands up like this, and he puts it through the arc reactor. Game over. Done.
And here's the reason why you always know Captain America is going to win this fight.
It's Captain America movie.
It's Captain America Civil War, not Iron Man Civil War.
Very true. But I love being a huge Iron Man fan. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that because that's probably how it would happen. Because you got to remember, Captain America is like the Batman of Marvel in his tactician. Like when he was fighting Spider-Man, when he had the team fighting the teams. He's a general. He would know, I got to destroy the arc reactor. So that's what he does. He disables the suit, and then basically Captain America leaves.
But not before Tony is a baby.
Tony's
and
not
says,
a baby.
You leave the shield. My daddy made that.
That's not
shit.
what happened. She's a traitor. She's a traitor just like
My
America.
daddy made it. Leave it for me.
He says, you don't deserve that shield. My father made it because he's responsible for my father's death. And he drops the shield and leaves. I have a little nugget for you guys. After the movie, okay, she was doing something somewhere. I don't know where she was. I got a one-on-one exclusive interview. I got to sit down behind the scenes in the movie theater with Iron Man.
Is this like your last nugget?
No, this is way better. Okay, we're going to roll this interview for you. I'm so proud of this interview, guys. It was great. Iron Man is such a cool guy. He let us do the interview. Check this out. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to your 5-star review, and we got the interview that you've all been waiting for. That's right, Iron Man one-on-one. That's right. Iron Man, thank you so much for joining us today. And I just want to ask you 2 really quick questions. Thank you so much. Number 1, how does it feel to be in Captain America Civil War? And I know your time's very, very, very important. One last question. How does it feel to be the one that launched this whole cinematic universe with Iron Man, the first one? How does it feel to be the granddaddy of the whole thing? Thank you so much, Iron Man. We really appreciate it. And guys, we'll see you next time on the 5-star review. Later.
I don't know what to say to you.
Anyway, moving on, because this is like probably like a 400-hour video anyway. So let's move on. I just had to show you guys that interview. I'm real proud of it. So moving forward, let's give it an overall score, and then I want to say one more thing, and that's it. We'll get it done. So what do you give this all, ladies first?
I'm gonna say I'm gonna give it a 4.25.
4.25. That's pretty good.
Stars.
Yeah, 4.25
Because
stars.
I think there are some things that make it a little less than a half, but it's not. I don't know. I'm gonna say 4.25 stars.
4.25 stars. Okay, me, I'm going to give it a 4.5 out of 5. Okay.
I highly recommend going
Highly
to see
recommended.
it. I'm gonna say the same thing
Yeah.
like I said about Batman vs Superman. You know, it's good if you're really willing to pay to see it again, and
Oh, we would
I'd
I
pay
would
to see it
definitely
again.
see it again.
I wouldn't go to a nighttime show. I go to an early
Yeah.
show, so I didn't have to pay so
Yeah.
much.
And yeah, but anyway, I lied, guys. I'm going to say 2 things here. One, the DC and Marvel people, can't we all just get along? Like, stop talking shit about Marvel. Stop talking shit about DC. You could be a fan of both at the same time. It's not this whole war thing going on.
And they're made completely differently. Like
Yeah.
DC is
We
more
love them
dark.
both. We're fans of both. Like, stop the war. And another thing, one more thing I gotta say is, my buddy at work, don't think I forgot about you, Jesus. You're going down, bud. Jesus, you're going down. You were right, but you're going down, all right? That's it. I'm done.
Okay, so from the 5-star review, I'm Bellasaurus.
And I'm 5-Star Frank. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time on the 5-Star Review.
Later. The likeness is really something. I mean, a lot like Chris Hemsworth.
Captain, it is an honor to stand with you.
Oh, yes.
What are you doing?
Nothing.
What are you doing?
I'm just looking at the doll.
You're just looking at the doll. Oh my lord, you're a perv. Jeez, I'm out of here.